Mr. McDonald, Jonathan McDonald.
All right. So, Mr. McDonald, your lawyer wants me to set you a bond. I don't know anything about you. I've never met you before. I know you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, but my main concern are two things. Are you a danger to the community? Number one, if you're not, and my other one is, are you going to go back to the jurisdiction you're wanted from? My other main concern is what you're wanted for, because I don't know. So, Amy, tell us about Mr. McDonald.
Yes, Judge Fletcher. So he's wanted from Faulkner County, Arkansas for a theft by receiving 1,000 to 5,000. It's a felony. You looked at his criminal history and would be opposed to a bond at this time. He had concerns about the danger of the community. In particular, he had in 2024 an arrest that resulted in 7 open charges.
So he had 7 open charges did you say last year?
This year.
8 open charges in 1 year? That's not just a red flag. That's a whole marching band coming down Main Street. And notice how the judge immediately shifts into flight risk mode. When someone racks up cases this fast, courts see a pattern, not an accident. Audience question: would you trust someone with this many pending charges to return for court?
2024.
Oh,
Yeah. Felony possession of a firearm by certain persons, driving with license suspended, failure to pay a license fee, theft by receiving, which is separate from this one. And then a fake license plate, possession of controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He's also had in 2021 forgery dismissed, felony property dismissed, felony domestic battery 18. He's had a federal firearm charge from 98, federal assault on a postal employee from 99 that ended in probation. And he's had 2 guilty convictions for theft of property and burglary in 88. So at the time, we should be asking for no bond for those reasons.
is he on probation or parole right now? Do you know?
Not that I know of. Dave's gonna come up in a second to tell you for sure, but I don't see that he's on it now.
What's your position?
Judge, we're asking for a bond because it looks like the Faulkner County, Arkansas case is theft by receiving. It's not violent. Additionally, it was a warrant, so there's no failure to appear or any issues like that.
His 8th charge this year, right?
I wasn't aware of that.
Can I speak?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. She asked me about being arrested.
Let's not talk about the case.
Okay.
My case. My only
Okay.
concern is, you've got 8 cases this year.
8 cases this year.
May I to the judge? Okay, Judge. I flew into Arkansas. My mom was dying.
Whoa, let's not talk about
Well,
that.
I have to give him some background so you can see what happened. I borrowed my ex's vehicle.
No, let's not just talk about that. Let's just not talk about that.
Okay, well, let me get to it. That's been just, I don't know why that ain't showing up. That's been dismissed. The only thing I've been charged with, the only thing I've agreed to is paraphernalia and her vehicle, not mine, her vehicle. But she's saying everything.
Is it dismissed? Or out of the 7 charges, what happened?
I'm saying that they're arrested.
It was
Dave
dismissed.
said that they're open charges.
It was dismissed.
Still open.
That's what Dave said. But I am saying that he was arrested for them.
They're all still open.
The prosecutor dismissed all that gun stuff and all that. My lawyer just contacted me last week. The date where everything was supposed to have been done, they changed it to January 25th. I'm pleading out to the insurance and stuff on the vehicle. It wasn't my vehicle, but I'm pleading out to because I was driving it. And paraphernalia.
Okay, so in
That's
January,
it.
you'll be pleading.
To paraphernalia. Yeah,
So
misdemeanor.
all 7 cases are still.
Everything gone. Only thing is,
My concern is that when you have all those open cases, it makes you more of a flight risk.
I've never fled from anything. In fact, Your Honor,
But you're here.
listen, I didn't flee. I never
I
had.
think it was, they filed a new case.
They
He's saying
filed, I
that
was
it
home.
wasn't, he did not flee. It was a warrant.
Is it 2B?
Yes, that's what my client stated.
But what I will tell you, Your Honor, the conviction she mentioned in 1999, granted, yes, I did go into federal custody. The judge gave me a self-surrender. They sent me a letter saying, be here at this time and this date. I was there. I got there June 14th, 2 o'clock,
You don't mess with
1999.
the feds.
I didn't come out till 2004. But what I'm trying to tell you is I got sent a letter to come to prison knowing I wouldn't get out for 5 years. I was there. I never ran from anything. I'm not dangerous. I've never not answered anything. Nothing. You will never find that. I've never escaped anything. In fact, if I just be honest with you, Your Honor, I don't even really know if you give me a bond, make it. So I'm like, I told us, you know what? I just do the 14 days
So
or
you don't
whatever.
want a bond?
Well, I want one, but at the same time,
Okay,
if
let's
it's
just-
gonna be
let's-
an
understand.
Can I
big
just
bond.
speak for him? Thank you so
Right,
much.
I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate that. Mr. McDonald also has a couple other background facts that I wanted to make you aware of, Judge. Number one, he does have health issues when he was arrested October 26th. 2 days ago, they took him to Ben Taub. He has a prior heart attack and stents. He says he did get his insulin shot, but he's got some diabetes and high blood pressure issues. So that's just another aspect to consider.
You know, Mr. McDonald, you got to understand this life is so precious. And when you have multiple heart attacks and you're using that kind of dope, you're begging.
Oh,
If you're using any kind of dope,
I never use drugs.
if you do, you're begging for trouble. So I'm just saying, be careful when you're out there, especially if you have all those health issues. If I were to set you a bond, it would probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of around 5 to 10,000. So
No.
that's what it would normally be with these types of fugitive cases, just so you know.
Okay, Judge, I think we'll keep our waiver.
Okay. Hi, Jay.
Days right now.
Happy Monday, man.
Monday, how are you?
Tell me about, this is Mr. Tapia?
Tapia, Johnny.
So just with the, at very little notice, but he's wanted out of New Mexico for 2 counts of aggravated battery of a household member by impeding, interfering communication, and tampering with evidence due to the severity of the charges and the amount of charges is that we would be opposed to a bond. I was also seeing that he was part of a protective order back in October of this year, and it's still current. It's the temporary protective order that's still active for another month, with the, I'm presuming the one for the impeding as a protected party.
So he has 2 open aggravated assault cases by strangulation.
Pause here. This is one of those moments where the charges speak louder than the defendant. Aggravated assault by strangulation is one of the most serious domestic violence charges there is. Courts treat it as a huge danger flag because it's considered a lethal force behavior. This is why the judge isn't even entertaining bond. And here's the twist. Even the possibility that these charges are capital-level felonies in New Mexico seals the deal. No judge is touching that.
Strangulation or suffocation, interference with communications, battery on a household member, tampering with evidence, with it says in parentheses, so I'm not really sure how it's, but it says in this verbatim, highest crime, a capital first or second degree felony. And they want no bond in New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a little bit too much baggage for me, Mr. Tapia. You know, with all those charges, it makes you just too much of a flight risk for me. And it's just too much. It's just too dangerous. I'm sorry.
Even if I were to buy a plane ticket the next day, Your Honor?
Can't take a plane. You've got a warrant for your arrest. You get on a plane, they're going to arrest you the minute you try to get on. You can't take a plane. You got to find another way. My concern is that if we let you out, you're not going to go back. You'll take flight. And that's the main concern. Has he waived yet?
Not yet, Judge.
So the way it works now is if you waive extradition, we give that jurisdiction 14 days to come get you. And if they fail to come get you within that time, then we release you, or Harris County releases you.
So on the 15th day, I would be released.
Again, we talked about that, but again, the law says up to 30 days. Most likely it's 14 days, but except for extenuating circumstances, which we
The
discussed.
law says 30, but we have so many people in Harris County and so many people in jail. As a courtesy, we do 14 days, right? Sometimes, every so often, they'll ask for an extension. I may grant it, I may not. It depends on how much they want, you know. But typically, by and large, it's 14 days. And if they don't come within that time, they file a dismissal and they release you. But you got to understand, even if that happens, the warrant is always there and it will always remain there until you go back and take care of it.
Yes, sir. That's
So-
what I want to do is just take care of it. So
Well, we'll get you there for free here soon.
and is it up to you guys or is it up to Albuquerque to?
It's up to them to actually come and get you. So we reach out to them and let them know, hey, we've got Mr. Tapia here. Can you come get him? And then depending on how many people Like, is it Albert, you said Albuquerque?
It's New Mexico, it's Albuquerque.
From New Mexico, they may want to try to get everybody at the same time, so that's where they try to arrange it all at one time. They don't want to come back and forth because it's thousands of dollars that they're spending just to come get you, It's expensive, it's not cheap. And I'll tell you this too, guys, when you pick up multiple fugitive cases, depending on where jurisdiction you're from, they may try to recover that money from you. So you got to be careful. You don't keep picking these cases up because they're going to charge you.
I didn't even know I had a warrant out. That's so.
Well, be careful,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, did you want to waive formal extradition?
I believe that's what I signed, right? I waived it.
The 14 days?
Yes, the 14
Is that
days.
what you want to do?
Yes, yes.
Okay, guys. We wish you the best of luck. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, you guys can go right back through that door again for me. I'll be grabbing this.
Mayor, put cases down on the docket, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Sanchez Vasquez. Mr. Sanchez Vasquez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You are facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 100 days in jail.
This judge just delivered the ultimate courtroom warning. A third DWI doesn't mean another fine. It means mandatory prison time and a felony record that follows you forever. The audience should catch this. Even a whiff of alcohol behind the wheel after this conviction could end this guy's freedom. What do you think? Is the judge being too harsh, or is this exactly the reality check people need?
Credit for the 50 days that you've done. Is there an accident in this case, man?
I think,
Alex?
no, Your Honor, let me pull up the case. I think he was just found in the driver's seat. There's no accident, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Wonderful. I want to make a couple things clear to you that from now on, you are not my problem. This is now a second DWI. When you pick up a third DWI, now they will charge you with a felony offense. Instead of days, you are now facing years. And you will be facing a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison for the rest of your life. If you were ever pulled over in a car, even the most remote smell of alcohol, you could be in prison for a very long time. What I'm trying to tell you is that if you even have a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car because you were taking a humongous risk. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses, testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. Now, is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above?
Yes.
Is it true or untrue that you had a prior DWI with us?
Yes, sir.
Is it also true that you had an open container in the car?
Yes, sir.
True to all the enhancements. How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to 180 days.
100.
What did I say?
180.
Oh, sorry, 100 days in jail, 50 days credit, true to all enhancements. I'm going to suspend your license for 2 years. Is there an immigration detainer on this gentleman?
Yes, sir.
You now will be shipped off to immigration. The only other thing I'm going to tell you is that if you come back to this country, do it the right way. Ask for permission first, because if you get busted by the feds, you could be looking at serious time in federal prison. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
So, Mr. Ray, Your Honor.
Morning, Judge.
Hi, Carl. How are you? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. He has two other cases that are being dismissed as a condition of the plea. He has two other cases that are being dismissed.
So he's on deferred for an assault of a family member. As part of the agreement, they dismiss another assault. Now he's picked up another two cases. He picked up an interference.
The other assault was already dismissed prior to today.
Say it again?
The other assault was dismissed prior to today.
Yeah, but I mean, it was dismissed in conjunction with
Right.
him getting onto the deferred, right? And now he's picked up another two cases.
Perhaps it has already been dismissed.
What would you guys like to do?
He was got to plead true on the motion to adjudicate pursuant to the agreement, and the other two cases are being dismissed by the state. 230 days, credit for 73 served.
I don't know. I don't know. They assessed him to do DDRP, and what happened?
Did complete DDRP on July 11th, 2023. It looks like he was engaged in a role in aftercare.
You were doing so great. What happened?
Yes, sir. When I went to the Salvation Army, they were working us very, very hard, and I had my head down during one of our morning meetings, and they kicked me out for that.
What? That sounds so silly, though.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Is that when the cops came and then everything just went haywire?
No, sir. They kicked me out. And from there, I had to find a ride back up to Humble, and then I've just been homeless since then.
What do you want to do?
I would like to do my time served, what he's planning to go with, just get my life back together.
Now you're going to end up with just more convictions, though, man. And now you'll end up with a conviction on an assault of a family member. That's what you're doing. Basically, what you're doing is you're pleading guilty to everything. Everything's now going to go on your record. You can now have another assault on your record. It's going to kill you.
Wasn't aware of that.
Do you want to stay on?
What's the option?
Are you taking any medication?
No, sir.
Should you be taking medication?
Sir.
Why aren't you taking?
I got kicked out of Salvation Army. That was the last of my medication.
What do you have in your life?
No one.
Where's no mom, dad? Where's mom and dad?
I have them, but my phone got stolen and my ID and social security card after the Salvation Army, so I wasn't able to talk to anyone for months.
You'd rather live on the street than live with mom and dad?
I'd rather live with them, but I need to get in contact first, that's all.
You can make that happen if you want.
Yes, please.
Will they take you is another question.
I'm wondering the same.
It looks like he has to do the aftercare, which is IOP and SOP. They also wanted him to remain in compliance with his mental health treatment. He also informed the officer at that time that he was not taking his medication due to all of the homelessness and everything at that time.
Yeah, I'm not going to take this. No, it serves you no purpose. All we do is basically you throw you out on the street, right back for you to do what you're doing now. You're going to end up with more convictions. Next time, now you're looking at up to 10 years in prison. This is not the right way to go through life, Mr. Ray. You know, you're going backwards instead of, did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
That's a
Yes,
good
sir.
thing.
I'm sorry.
That's great. No. So let's do this. Can you try to get in contact with mom and dad and see if they'll take him back?
Okay.
And then I would like to talk to your mom and dad too and see what we can do about getting you back at home and not living on the street. Why you would prefer to live on the street? Is it dope?
No, sir. I just got in contact with my mother literally like 2 days before I was arrested. She got me a phone, but I'm just not sure if she would let me live there. So if I could talk to her, maybe, but.
Let's see.
Okay.
Do you mind, Carl?
Not at all, Judge.
And I'll help you out as well. If you need, like, I'm happy to talk to mom as well to see what we can do to get you back on the straight and narrow. Can we get untapped funding?
He was, yes, he already qualified. for
Great.
that.
We've got, everything can be paid for you, man. Everything's gonna be, we have it right there set for you. All you gotta do is take the medication, get off the street. All right, okay.
As far as the bonds he's in custody on. Talk to mom first.
I'm
Okay.
not, I'm gonna tell you this now. Where we're trying to help you, I'm not gonna throw you out on the street. I'm not gonna let you out until we know that you have a place to stay. And when we release you, you have to get released to those people, mom and dad. I'm not releasing you to walk on the street and to just walk out and do nothing. No, the only way I'm gonna release you is if I know that you have a place to go to. Preferably mom and dad. Do you understand?
Sorry.
Make all the amends that you need to do. All right?
Sorry.
Okay. Thanks, Carl. Or, Steve. She cares for you. And what I want, Mr. Ray, is to find you a place. And the only way I'm going to do it is on two conditions. Number one, and most importantly, that you take the medication. You need it. And when you take it, good things happen. When you don't take it, what happens? You start wearing orange again. And it's over, and it's over, and it's over. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 criminal cases here to prove it. When you don't take the medication, bad things happen and you end up in jail. When you take it, the world is in your palms. Anything can happen when you take it. You have to continue. The other thing is that I'm giving you a curfew. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. Do you understand?
Sorry.
Do you want me to let you out on jail?
Sorry.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend you, and I'm telling you now, the next time you mess with us by not taking your medication, picking up a new case, or if you're mean to your mother, I'm just going to file a motion to revoke your probation. And then we will continue this game until you successfully complete the probation. I'm extending you now for another year. Yes, because I want you. The most important thing in your life that you need to do at this time is you have to get a job. Your mother and your father will not be here for the rest of your life. What's going to happen when they pass? You're going to have no one. And if you don't have a steady job with some kind of income, you're going to go nowhere in life. You'll end up broke, on the street, missing teeth. Really, what you're doing now, Mr. Ray,
Sorry.
what you're doing now is you're trying to set yourself up for the future. Do you understand? Can you get it done?
Sorry.
Mom,
Yeah,
did you get the phone number for the lawyer, for Carl?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
that will be your point of contact for me. If you ever have any issues that Mr. Ray starts acting up, all you have to do is call Carl and he will get a hold of me and then I'll take care of business for you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have a direct line to me so that if you ever need me for any reason, he starts acting up, all you have to do is let me know and I'll take care of it for you. You must listen and follow her rules. I don't care what you think of them. Otherwise, you know what happens. You have any questions?
No, sir.
I am going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. If you take off and just leave, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. And I'm telling you now, I will not take the time served. We are going to continue doing this until you successfully complete the probation. My goal is to have you working in a job for a long time. That's the goal. And when you can do that, and when you can show me that, one, you're taking your medication constantly, and number two, that you've got a good job and that you've stayed there for a while, I'll take you off. That's the idea, so that you can be there and have a future for yourself. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
That's it.
You are bonds?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a bond today. He's,
Okay.
how is he gonna get to your house? Do you have any way, Where do you live? Do you live here in Houston?
I live in Kingwood.
Kingwood? I don't have someone that can take him to your house, though. My only issue
Okay.
is,
All right.
I would like to release him to your custody so we know that he actually goes with you. Is that possible?
Okay. Yes, I can come down and pick him up.
Wonderful. So we will do release instructions that he's only allowed to be released tomorrow. I'm not going to play this game again with you. We're giving you another chance. All I'm asking you to do is make me proud. Can you get it done?
Sorry.
All right, make me proud. Okay. All right, Carl.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you so much for taking my call, Miss Ray.
Thank you so much, Judge,
Yes.
for being such a caring and I
Well,
like that. Thank you so much.
I hope it,
appreciate
I hope it works. And if it doesn't, just call me. We'll keep doing this until it works.